Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Let's head over to the 77 WABC Sports Desk and Justin Allen.
Thank you, Noam Layden. Beginning on the gridiron here following yesterday's Week 12 action around the NFL at MetLife Stadium. The woeful New York Football Giants got embarrassed by Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, falling 30-7 to move their season record to an abysmal 2-9 overall. After the Giants benched and then released quarterback Daniel Jones ahead of yesterday's action, Tommy Cutlets DeVito did nothing really to help the NFL's lowest scoring offense in his return under center for New York, throwing for 189 yards, mostly in the second half, with New York well on its way to its sixth straight loss at home, where it is still winless. The Bucs held New York to 3 first downs and 45 yards in the first half, and they finished with 450 yards to the Giants' 245. DeVito had a 17-yard run in the fourth quarter to set up a 1-yard touchdown run by Devin Singletary. The brash New Jersey native was sacked 4 times, including once in the fourth quarter, which forced him to go to the bench for one play. Up next for the G-Men, they'll be at Dallas on Thanksgiving Day to battle the division rival.
Oh, no, you
Cowboys.
can't. That's our Thanksgiving Day game?
Well, one of them, yeah.
Oh,
so, you get an early game, then you get a middle of the day game, and then you get that night game there on things. So it's a triple header. You eat or you eat during that game, I guess. No.
Which one is that game?
That's the 4:30 game. That's the middle game. Right.
Okay,
so,
good. So I can skip it because, boy, that was awful yesterday.
Yeah. I think most people either you'll be eating during that game or you'll be, taking a nice little pre-Thanksgiving dinner nap, maybe, if you will. So we'll see. But that's your window to take a break from watching football on Thanksgiving. Tonight, though, Monday Night Football Week 12 does wrap up in Los Angeles. The 7-3 Chargers get set to welcome in the 7-4 Ravens for an 8:15 p.m. kickoff. Baltimore heads into that action as 3-point road favorites. Over to the NBA hardwood in Sacramento, where Cam Thomas scored 34 points and the Nets beat the Kings 108-103. The Nets' 19-point first half lead evaporated, but with the score tied at 88 all after 3 quarters, they held the Kings to 15 points in the fourth. With the Nets up 107-102, neither team made a field goal in the last 2 minutes, with the Kings missing their last 5 attempts. Thomas had 9 points in the fourth to help Brooklyn close it out. The Nets went on a 15-4 run after trailing 94-90 early in that fourth quarter. Brooklyn's bench outscored Sacramento's bench 44-9. They made a season-high 13 three-pointers in the first half and were 48.7%. That's 19 of 39 in the game. Up next for Brooklyn, they'll be at Golden State tonight. Tip-off against the Warriors is scheduled for 10 p.m. As for the Knicks, they'll get back at it tonight in Denver. Tip-off against the Nuggets there is scheduled for 9 p.m. Nothing doing locally yesterday in the NHL, but all 3 local squads will be back on the ice tonight. At 7 p.m., the Rangers will get underway at the Garden against the visiting St. Louis Blues, while the Devils simultaneously get going in Jersey against the Nashville Predators, all before the Islanders drop a 7:30 p.m. puck in Elmont against the visiting Detroit Red Wings. That is your Sports Gnome, and I'm Justin Ullich on 77 WABC.